Good evening. Let's do the Medicine Buddha practice. Have you, anyone here who has not received the Medicine Buddha empowerment? Okay. Ideally, this practice is helpful to have received the Medicine Buddha empowerment. So, part of this being it's Sutrayana, but it kind of verges on the Tantrayana. Like this. Technically, it's Sutra. Non-tantric teachings also present Medicine Buddha practice, but you will see at some parts where you transform into Medicine Buddha. So for that, without the proper instructions, initiations, it may be kind of confusing, complicated. You can just simply keep visualizing the Medicine Buddha in front of you or above yourself to receive the healing blessings, but as well as the blessings for others. Those of you who have received the empowerment and do the deity yoga, you could at that point see yourself transform as Medicine Buddha, and as you recite the mantras and benefiting other beings. Yeah, so in that case, it's okay, like these practices as part of the receiving healing blessings for oneself, requesting blessings, healing blessings for other beings. You can do that by visualizing above your head or in front of you, the Medicine Buddha. It's clear? Yes, okay. But, the foundation of this practice is about what is the common practice, the cultivating the good heart of the bodhicitta. Because once we have the good heart of bodhicitta in any way that we would want to be of help to others. And then, in our position right now, as we may not be able to help others, but we can seek the blessings of the Buddhas, in this case Medicine Buddha, for healings for very beings, including ourselves, who is in need of the healing. So that, as well as other transformation and so forth. And this evening, as we are doing this, and please do keep in mind our friend, member here, Cindy Blase, particularly as his mom has died today. Josefa Aldana Canul, who died today in Mexico, Merida, Mexico. So those of you who know Cindy, please keep her in thoughts, and the healing Medicine Buddha blessing that we are receiving, please send this for her emotional comfort, well-being, but also her mom who has passed, for her peaceful transition into the next life. So in moments like that, when someone close to us suffer loss and like that, it becomes more kind of poignant to us. But keeping in mind that there are so many beings who also suffer from loss, and so forth. So this one person that you, or if you have other people, that such being can be an example for us to kind of, a gateway for us to connect to many others who are going through similar challenges, suffering, losses, and like that. So we can hold all those in our practice, in our prayers, in our dedications. Let's begin by taking a moment to just settle our mind. You may take a few deep breaths, just breathing in fresh, rejuvenating air, or for that matter, any resources that nourish us, that provide us our inner strength. What we need at this moment in terms of our own growth, well-being. As we breathe out, just releasing with that outgoing breath any tensions, worries, any conditions that impede with our well-being, with our good heart, the qualities that enable us to be there for others, anything that impedes such altruistic, compassionate qualities. You can see as you breathe out, just clearing, releasing, thereby allowing our body and mind to settle in any degree of calm and ease that unfolds. Just connecting with that, resting in that sense of ease and calm. Take a moment from this place of ease to just really connect with our own deepest aspirations. When all that is said and done, what is it that we wish for ourselves and those around us, our family, community, society, the world, our beings? How deep and fundamental our aspirations to be happy, to be well, to flourish, and to have the world around us as harmonious, peaceful, free of conflicts. Aware that in actualizing such state of well-being in our own personal lives, and through our actions, behaviors, our interactions, to promote that in the world, what we need is to transform our hearts and minds, to bring a little bit more of the healthy, the positive qualities in our body, speech and mind, in our behavior, in our attitudes. And to mitigate to some degree such unhealthy tendencies that lead us to unhealthy behaviors and attitudes that undermine our own well-being and prevent us from being of help to others. So for that, we can rely on the three rare and sublime jewels of the Buddha, Dharma and the Sangha. As we wholeheartedly entrust ourselves to these three precious jewels for their inspirations, for their guidance, convinced that as we entrust ourselves, they have the ability to guide us through these transformations. So bringing the presence of the Buddha and the assembly of enlightened beings around him, let's here take refuge in the three jewels, together with all the sentient beings, seeing them around, just stretching infinitely, all sentient beings around us together. Let's go for refuge and take a few moments to cultivate bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Sangha. Through the virtues of giving and so forth that I do, may I achieve enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings. Just take a moment, as wholeheartedly as we can, to entrust ourselves to these three jewels, the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha, with deep conviction that as we truly, genuinely turn to them for their refuge, that we can receive in various ways their support, their protection. So with that conviction, here take a moment to attune to others, how they are just like us, they too want to be happy, to be free from suffering. But if they are not free from those deep dispositions, afflictive emotional dispositions, afflictive karmic dispositions, just simply having aspirations would not yield those lasting happiness, well-being. So out of concern for this mother sentient being's situation, out of that great compassion, to wanting to see them be free from suffering, at the moment as we don't have the full capacity to assist beings according to their needs, dispositions, but if we were to cultivate our full awakening, attain full awakening, full potential in our wisdom, understanding, compassion, we will be in much better position to assist other sentient beings. And for that reason, towards that purpose, we can, as best as we can, as sincerely as we can, give rise to this intention to become fully enlightened in order to be helpful for all sentient beings. This intention to be fully enlightened, to benefit all beings, in order to really enhance this resolve, we can take a bit more focused approach to bringing really this sense of how all sentient beings may have happiness, for them to be free from suffering, just giving rise Just desire that they be free from suffering. But also cultivating joy that whatever levels of comfort, happiness, joy they have, rejoicing in them and wanting them to be not separated from that, but also aware that is foundation for that we need the equanimity, without holding some close, others distant. In other words, it's the biases that we want to transcend, so that we can truly be able to wish others happiness, all, and freedom from their suffering without bias. So let's cultivate these four immeasurables. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding close, some close and others distant. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from sorrow. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings never be separated from the joy that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, not holding some close and others distant. So with attuning to these four immeasurables, love, compassion, joy and equanimity, aware that through this to enhance our bodhicitta, this resolve, the true, genuine resolve to help all beings and for that purpose to seek full enlightenment. It requires a certain degree of merits, positive forces, certain degree of cleansing what impedes such deep good heart to unfold in us. And the practices, basic practices for cleansing our negativity and to enhance our positive energy, positive force, is through what is referred to as the 7-limb practice. So let's hear, before we get to that, with four immeasurables, we can once again kind of reinforce that resolve to attaining full enlightenment. And to attain full enlightenment, part of this is we need to cultivate inner qualities that lead to the full enlightenment. For that, our being healthy, emotionally, physically, and so forth is important. But in order to do that, and of course the health of other beings, here we can see that if we attain enlightenment in the form of medicine Buddha, that we can be in the position to provide that healing to others. So let's develop this specific intention to attain enlightenment in the form of medicine Buddha. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will very quickly attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will very quickly attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. Especially for the benefit of all sentient beings, I will very quickly attain the precious state of perfect and complete Buddhahood. For this reason, I will practice the yoga method of Guru Medicine Buddha. So here, in order to bring about the healing through this, so that we can cultivate our inner qualities, leading to full enlightenment. But in order to engage in this, let's here bring the presence of Medicine Buddha right above our head. About 4 inches above the crown of my head is a lotus flower. In the center of the lotus is a white moon disk, and seated on the moon disk is my root guru, the Dharmakaya essence of all the Buddhas, in the form of Medicine Buddha. He is blue in color, and his body radiates blue light. His right hand, in the mudra of granting sublime realization, rests in his right knee and holds the stem of the Arura plant between thumb and first finger. His left hand is in the mudra of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli ball filled with nectar. He is seated in the full Vajrayana position and is wearing the 3 robes of a monk. He has all the signs and qualities of a Buddha. Just take a moment to, as you can see in the image of the Medicine Buddha here, on the text, just see if you can't bring that presence above your head as vividly as you can, with as deep a conviction as you can, on the lotus, moon and the sun cushions. And in the presence of Medicine Buddha, first offer this 7-limb practice to clear some of the immediate negativities, enhance our merit, the positive forces, so that we can, with that, as we engage in this meditation, that can be a bit more effective. I prostrate to Guru Medicine Buddha. Each and every offering, including those actual performed and those mentally transformed, I present to you. I confess all non-virtuous actions accumulated since beginningless time. I rejoice in the virtues of both ordinary and noble beings. As our guide, I request you, O Buddha, please guide the wheel of Dharma until samsara ends. All virtues, both my own and those of others, I dedicate to the ripening of the 2 bodhicittas and the attainment of Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. Now, with having offered this 7-limb practice, let's now request for the Guru Medicine Buddha's blessings. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilements, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all defilement, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. The fully realized destroyer of all phenomena, fully completed Buddha, having fully realized the absolute truth of all phenomena, Guru Medicine Buddha, King of Lapis Light, to you I prostrate, I go for refuge, and make offering. May your vow to benefit all sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. Now just take a moment here as we recite this text to go with our mantra recitation, just to recite this so that we can, as we make this supplication for the healing nectars, we can do that with the visualization according to as outlined in this text. Let's recite. Granting my request from the heart and the holy body of the King, Guru Medicine Buddha, infinite rays of white light pour down, completely filling my body from the head to toe. They purify all my disease and afflictions, as well as my negative karma and mental obscuration. In the nature of light, my body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. The light rays pour down twice more, each time filling my body with blissful, clean, clear light which I absorb. So this is the visualization that we would like to do. If you can't skip the next part, mantra recitation visualization here, that is, you can go to the long mantra section on page 13. So as we recite this, it's form of our supplications. We can visualize this receiving nectars on those three forms, and I will go through that as we recite this to visualize. First, let's recite the long one for a few times. Om Namo Bhagavate Veshache Guru Veshache Prabharadaya Tathagataya Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teata Om Veshache Veshache Mahaveshache Veshache Raja Samungate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Veshache Guru Veshache Prabharadaya Tathagataya Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teata Om Veshache Veshache Mahaveshache Veshache Raja Samungate Soha Om Namo Bhagavate Veshache Guru Veshache Prabharadaya Tathagataya Arahate Samyak Sambuddhaya Teata Om Veshache Veshache Mahaveshache Veshache Raja Samungate Soha. And let's now recite the short mantra. Tadyata Om Veshache Veshache Mahaveshache Veshache Raja Samungate Soha Teata Om Bhekase Bhekase Mahabhekase Bhekase. You can actually recite either version of these two short ones. One is a bit more kind of Sanskrit pronunciation as closely as it is. The other one is when it is transcribed in Tibetan scripts, the pronunciation changes a little bit. But whichever of these that you feel kind of more natural for you to resonate with you as you're reciting. The meaning basically is, it is thus Om, healer, healer, the great healer, healer king. Please bestow your blessings, healing blessings upon me. That's what the meaning is. So whether you recite more close to the Sanskrit pronunciation or the Sanskrit mantras bit on a Tibetan nice pronunciation, whichever. The bottom one is more kind of Tibetanized pronunciation. But whichever resonates with you, the main part is the meaning that you are reciting, that our body, speech and mind be healed through the blessings, the blessing nectars of the healer, the healer king, that is the medicine Buddha, through those healing blessings. As you make these supplications, just take first here in this first phase of our requesting these blessings. See the Guru Medicine Buddha above our head responding to our the request. Emanate this healing wisdom nectars from the heart, from his heart. And this nectar enter into the bowl that he is holding in his left hand. Nectars in the sense, the nectar of medicine that heal illnesses. Nectar of immortality, preventing untimely death. Nectar of wisdom, purifying contaminations of our mind. Just see that this nectar is flowing from that neck ball in his hand. Descend onto us through like the big volume of those nectars, like the water, washing away completely our illnesses. This nectar is entering into us through the crown of our head as they fill downwards. Each cell of our body just filling with these nectars as they descend down, dispelling our illnesses, any traces, sources of illnesses. The root of illness being our negative actions and emotions, including their dispositions. Washing down as the nectars fill all the way to our feet, to the toes, as all those are dispelled, our own body becomes that crystal clear in the nature of the light, free from such illnesses, sources of illnesses, but also having healed, cleaned the impurities of our mind. Our mind also achieves that purity and peace, healing. While we receive these blessings, that nectars that wash away, that cleanse our illnesses and so forth from the top down as they fill from the crown downwards, we request these blessings on behalf of all our mother sentient beings who are around us. And see the Guru Medicine Buddha, from his heart, the light radiating out from the mantra at his heart, with the nectars that go with those light beams, reaching with all the sentient beings around us. In a similar way, from these nectars fill their bodies from the top down, healing their illnesses, physical, emotional, mental illnesses, and deeper conditions of illnesses, negative karma, emotions. Thereby their bodies become crystal clear and mind free from such negativities. They connect with that a state of inner peace, happiness, well-being. Teata Om Bekate Bekate, Mahabekate Bekate, Rata Samangati Soha Teata Om Bekate Bekate, Mahabekate Bekate, Rata Samangati Soha Teata Om Bekate Bekate, Mahabekate Bekate, Rata Samangati Soha Teata Om Bekate Bekate, Mahabekate Bekate, Rata Samangati. As we make this supplication for the second phase, during the second phase of our supplication, just from the bottom of our heart as we make this supplication, for healing blessings. Here see the Guru Medicine Buddha responding once again, emanating those lights and nectars from his heart, and these fill his body, the bowl in he's holding in his left hand. These nectars overflowing from the bowl enter into us, in the stream of these brilliant colors of nectars, entering into us, the stream of nectar, going all the way down to our feet. From there, at these nectars, fill upwards, dispelling any subtler, deeper forms of illnesses, sources of illnesses, our own deeper negative tendencies of actions, emotions, just through the pores of our body, dispelling them, as the nectars fill all the way up through the crown of our head, overflowing there. Having cleared such deeper forms of illnesses and negativities, our body becomes even more crystal clear, nature, light, and our mind free from such deeper contaminations of the mind becomes more peace, more pure. We connect with that and see the same as we request on behalf of all mother sentient beings. Guru responding to those nectars, lights reaching with the nectars, they fill their bodies from the top down. As they fill upwards, cleansing their illnesses, negativities and so forth, leading them to a more purified state of body, speech and mind. Dhyata Om Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Maha Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Raja Samgate Soha Dhyata Om Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Maha Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Raja Samgate Soha Dhyata Om Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Maha Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Raja Samgate Soha Dhyata Om Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Maha Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Raja Samgate Soha. With our sincere heart, as we make this request during this third and final phase for the Guru Medicine Buddha's blessings. See the Guru Medicine Buddha responding to our request, emanating those nectars from this heart, filling the ball in his hand. As these nectars overflow from there, just take a moment to bring to mind this awareness that, of course, root of all our illnesses, all our suffering, is our ignorance, fundamental ignorance, where we, instead of relating to us and everything as interdependent, existing in it, interdependent manner, but with our tendency to see us as concrete, absolute, fixed, independent. That is the root of all our suffering. So seeing this form of ignorance, misconception, as a form of darkness, right in the center of our chest, while our remaining our body is crystal clear nature of the light. As we request the Guru's blessings to purify our negativities, from the very root, as the nectars descend unto us in the volume, big volume, just bright nectar through the crown of our head, instantaneously filling our entire body, every part of us, soaking every part and instantaneously, transforming that ignorance, that darkness instantaneously, like the light entering in a dark room on the spot transforms the darkness. This bright, purifying nectars, healing nectars, wisdom nectars entering into us on the spot transforms the very root of negativity on the spot, thus bringing us in touch with our own more fundamental or primordial purity and clarity. We can see the same as we request Guru's blessings for all our mother sentient beings, emanating those nectars, lights from his heart, reaching sentient beings. Their ignorance transformed utterly and bringing them in touch with their own fundamental purity and clarity. Dhyata Om Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Maha Bhekhatse Bhekhatse Raja Samangate Soha. Now here, just maintaining as best as we can, to the extent that we have made these sincere supplications from that pure heart of bodhicitta, kind of moved by compassion for all beings, to be able to help all beings in order to attain enlightenment, to do that, to cultivate those genuine paths leading to that. For that we needing to be healthy, physically, emotionally, and so forth. So that to the extent that we have requested this blessing in that manner, maintaining the conviction that we have received the Guru's blessings, to ensuring a greater healing, physical, mental, emotional healing, but also enhancing our inner positive qualities. And thus let's receive the Guru's union, the presence deep in our hearts and mind. The Guru Medicine Buddha melts into light and absorbs into my heart. My mind becomes completely one with the Dharmakaya essence of all the Buddhas. So just here take a moment to see the cushions upon which Guru is seated, lotus and the moon. They melt into light and dissolve into the Guru Medicine Buddha. He too melts into that blue wisdom light, reduces in size, descends into us through the crown of our head. At the very center of our chest, our own fundamental, the primordial aspects of our body, speech and mind, that is manifested as a pearl of light in the form. Guru Medicine Buddha in the form of that wisdom light comes and merges us into there, becoming of one taste, one nature with our body, speech and mind. Now, maintaining this inseparable presence of the Medicine Buddha at deep fundamental level, our own nature of body, speech and mind and that of Buddha are inseparable. Maintaining that as best as we can throughout as we go about. Let's here dedicate the merits, this practice, the benefits arising from this practice to the following purposes. Due to these merits, may we soon attain the state of Medicine Buddha, so that we may lead all sentient beings to that awakened state. May the sublime, precious bodhicitta not yet born be born. May that which has been born not decline, but increase forevermore. Please take a moment to dedicate the positive forces, the merits of this practice that we have done together, merits arising from this, dedicate these towards healing, peace, harmony, and happiness for all beings. And particularly, if there are people that you specifically would like to dedicate, for example, our good friend Cindy Blase, as well as her mom who passed away, as well as many beings who are in such need of emotional healing, comfort, as well as the healing from the various fears and so forth. Let's take a moment to dedicate our merits for their well-being. And please take a moment as we conclude this practice to dedicate any goodness coming from this practice to good life, good health and long life of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, as well as other great masters, great beings from all traditions, not just religious traditions, but those beings who are doing great work, who are inspiration for love, compassion, peace on this earth. May they live long and their wish or aspirations for a better world become a reality. Thank you. Thank you so much and have a good evening.